Everybody, welcome back. I know it's been a long time for you guys. I've been working, but I didn't have my camera with me, so I didn't get to film those things, but I did today. And today we are working on a Buick the Sabro. We are doing a serpentine belt replacement because it's shredded to pieces, literally, and we're just putting some coolant in it as well. So far all I've done is pop the hood, crack the lug nuts, and get this thing jacked up. I'm gonna jack it up. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to take this tire off, so I'm gonna take the tire off where you get a jack stand under there, and take this air box off as well so I can get more space in here to see the damage. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. So we got the air box off, we took off the clamp, and then it's a pull out tab here, and this just fits in there, and then you take off one harness. But it's not really an easy access for this. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to go in the inner fender well and take all this off to get to it, which I guess that's how a lot of cars are nowadays, but I hate that. But you can see it's just shredded to pieces. So I'll get you guys an update once I take off the wheel and everything. Well, hello everybody, welcome back. Inner fender's got way too much hardware to take it off. It's got like 4 push pins, 3 T20 Torxes right along the side here, and then on the underside it's got 7 mils. Once you take that off, you got all this access, but I think there might be other damage here. Let me get my light so you guys can see a little better, because this isn't looking too good in here. It is just greasy, dirty everywhere. Like, it could have broken some lines in here, who knows. Let's go up top and see what we can see now. Not too much. Let's go to this one. All I know is I might have to take this, I most likely have to take this motor mount off, which I am not wanting to do, but maybe I don't. But I don't know how this belt was how this belt goes on, because there's no belt left for reference. So this will be fun. All right, welcome back everybody. As you can see, there's a motor mount missing, and I'm about to take this bracket off. So motor mount is held on by 6 15mm bolts, and you're gonna need a wrench for the one that's underneath this coolant to crack it. Then you can use your socket. And then these are 3 18mm bolts. One right here, right there, in the center. One on that side, and one on this side. You take that out, you should have all the access you need to get to the serpentine belt. And I have the car sitting on the tire and the jack holding the engine where it's at, so we don't have to worry about anything. Alright, I'll be back with the next update, yo. Welcome back everybody. As you can see, it is off and the carnage is really bad. Let's go to this one here so we can pinpoint. But you can see this thing was torn apart completely. I mean, this thing's just in pieces everywhere. I don't know what would cause this thing to just be shredded like this, unless it was just old. But there is a very big mess here. There's fluids here, there's a whole bunch of serpentine belts everywhere. Everywhere you look, the damage is just bad, but don't let this happen to your Buick, guys. And I'll get back to you guys after I take all this and clean all this up a little bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. And I found a diagram online, got all this Swiss cheese cleaned up, and I'll just walk you through how this works. So you got the, I think that's the water pump pulley at the back. You get it from there, you bring the belt up and loop it at the back of the tensioner. And then you bring that back around to the bottom of the crankshaft. From the bottom of the crankshaft, you go to the compressor. So the compressor, you go up to the other pulley right up here. And then you take that to the front of the alternator right there. And then right back on top. And I had a nice long 1/2-inch breaker bar to use, which made it real easy to do. And that is how you wire it, guys. Not wire it, that's how you route your belt. Everything should be good on this thing now. I just need to top it off with some coolant, And that should be it. Alright, and just like that, everything's back together. We got the airbox on partially, just so we can start it. I topped this thing off with coolant. Motor mount was back on, installed that. And before we go, might as well check oil levels too, because I don't know what kind of storm this thing's been through before this. So always check your fluids before starting an unknown car, boys and girls. I've got that high tower view now. It'll stay. And screw it. I'll just do it like that. Yeah. Coolant was low. I don't know if that means a line's broken or they just didn't check it at all. This is definitely not low, I can tell you that much. It might be too high. It's definitely due for an oil change. Check one last time. Then again, I don't know how long this thing sat. It's overfilled. Over is better than under, but still. Alright, well, it's that time where we find out how fucked up is fucked up. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that on camera. I'm gonna have to edit that out now. But it's time to see. Obviously, we want this thing. Oh man, this thing's like plush. Look at that, boys. Started right up. Everything's purring good. Everything looks good on that. I don't see any leaks underneath as far as coolant wise or anything, so I think this is a job well done, everybody. So as always, deuces and subscribe to the channel, boys. And in case you guys were wondering, here is the part number for that vehicle right there. Job well done.